Hey guys, Bailey here. Today, we're going to go through a little bit of a project recovery on the most recent epoxy dining table that I built. So, for this video, we're going to high level go through the steps that I took until I hit the issue, and then that's where I started filming more. So then I'm going to have video, and we're going to go through all the steps I took to correct for the issue, and then end up with a flat table. So, if you guys are at all interested in building epoxy tables, or you are building them and have ran into the same issue, this could be an interesting video for you, and I'm hoping that it's going to save you tons of time, money, and stress.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I made my mold and then set and sealed my slabs. Next, I mixed up about 9 gallons of epoxy and poured that into the mold. I made sure to get a fan on this to avoid any overheating. 5 days later, I grabbed my mallet and then got the walls off of the mold and then flipped it over to get the bottom off. I grabbed a power planer to take away some of the high spots because this would be even more of a mess in the router sled if I hadn't. So I got the table perfectly flat and was excited to get back and start dimensioning. And this is where I run into issues. As you can see, the tabletop has completely cupped. This is the first project where I got the wood from the client and not from a retail environment or mill, so I'm definitely going to be thinking twice before doing that again. I found out that the wood is sitting at about 13% moisture, where we prefer it to be around 7% in Calgary. I waited for the slabs to hit the 7% moisture content and then started on my solution. To reduce the amount of material that I need to take away to get these pieces flat, I cut each one down the center to make it about half of the material loss as if it were the whole piece. With splitting that tabletop into 4 pieces, we split the amount of material that we need to remove by 4. So we saw in that picture that the sides were almost raised 2 inches, so we expect to lose just under about a half an inch in total to get these flat. After jointing and planing each piece, I domino them to try to get the best grain alignment. Using some Titebond 3, a ton of bar clamps, and a few big cauls, I put the tabletop back together. The next day, I remove all of the clamps to get a good look at this table. I sand away the 1/4 millimeter of stepping that happens between each of these pieces, and overall, I'm happy and the table is flat again. Well, we ended up with a flat table, and now it's ready to be sanded and finished and then put on the base. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you feel so inclined to, a like and a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Thank you again.